Hello everyone, welcome to the another video on API testing. So in this tutorial we will learn about API key authorization in Postman. So basically there are the various types of authorization available in Postman. So those are basic, no auth, digest, API key, like that. So API key is one of them. So in this tutorial we will demonstrate how we can do API key authorization in the Postman tool. So for this purpose I will use this endpoint and my request type would be post. And in API key authorization basically we have to give these three fields. Okay, so this is the first field, which is key, and in the key I will use this value. In the value field I will give this one, and there is one more field, add to. So in add to field either we can use header or we can use query params. Query params means query parameters. As I will send the post request in this video, so my status code will be 201 created, right? So after sending the request we should be able to see 201 created in the Postman response window. Okay, so I'll go to my Postman and I'll show you how we can do this. So let me copy this. Okay, so here I'll paste my endpoint, and from drop down I'll select post request as I'm sending this post request. And also as this is a post request, so we have to give the body also. So what I'll do, I'll copy the body from my this request. And I'll paste it over here. I'll go to the body, I'll select raw data. Here I'll keep JSON because the request body is in the JSON format, right? Now what I'll do, I'll go to the authorization tab, and from this drop down, see these are the multiple authorization. So what I have to select, I have to select API key, right? So this is the API key. Now I will have to give the value. So this is the value that I have pasted over in my document. Okay, and so this is the key and this is the value, right? So whenever we are doing API key authorization, so it comes in the form of key and value pair, right? So we have to give that. So this is the key and this is the value. If you will see this, there is one warning message coming, as I have given my password, and password is a sensitive thing, right? So this warning is saying we should store such sensitive value in the variable. That's why it is coming. Now there is one more field, add to. So here if I'll click on the drop down, so here there are the options to add header and query params. So I will select header because for this endpoints we have to select header. But if we can select query also, it's depend upon our endpoint. So if we will select query, then we have to give that value over here, right? So whatever comes after slash, those are the after question mark, whatever comes, those are the query parameters or query params. But here I'll use header. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll send this request, and what I will have to validate, I will have to validate 201 created in this response payload. Okay, now see here responses 201 created, a new resource was created successfully. Okay, so this was the validation. Now I want to show you one more thing. What will happen if I will try to access this endpoint without giving this key and value pair, right? then that time it should throw some error. What will be that error? That error will be 401. Okay, so let's hit this API and see what is happening. See what it is throwing, 401, which means the request is unauthenticated, right? Here if you will see the console, here it is showing error, missing API key, right? So and how to get one? So from this website we can get that API key, but you don't need to worry about that. In my video description I will paste all these details, the endpoints, the request type, key value, add to, right? So in add to you need to select header. So I will highlight it here, highlight this here, and the status code will be 201 created. Okay, so I will paste everything in the description. You just go check and do some hands-on. All right, so that was all about for this video. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and comments, and please share.